What up, YouTube? I'm Anwar,
I'm Keith,
and welcome to the War Room.
where we talk about sports, drugs, sex, murder, and drinking beer. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
You want another one? No.
Yo, you can do one more. Go ahead.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, felt good, huh?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Let's do
awesome.
it.
Up here watching baseball because we're trying to get through this summer. We're getting close, but this shit still doesn't matter, and the Tigers suck. But that's a whole nother story. But on the more important things,
Yes.
NFL.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. Used to love that song. I'm trying to get a record deal. That's why I'm doing this.
And we got to hit them from all angles. Why not?
Be on behind the music one.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. NFL's getting ready to start. Apparently, you're excited, I see.
Of course.
Awesome. Got a lot going on right now.
Oh, yeah.
Preseason games have started. I haven't really watched too much. I've seen a little bit of stuff, but, got some injuries, got some trades.
Mm-hmm.
Got a lot going on, man. Like I was saying, I caught a couple games. You've been watching any?
I watched a few here and there. Seen Leonard Fournette and seen Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, I've seen Fournette look good.
Mm-hmm.
Trubisky look good.
Yeah.
You wasn't impressed?
No, not really.
Why?
It's just because of the other quarterbacks, that they put in. I feel like anybody could look good against those.
Who was that? Who did they play?
I think they got what's the guy's name? Mark Sanchez and.
That Mike Glennon. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're saying compared to them?
Yeah.
But he did put up good stats though. He had a touchdown. Well, he goes 16. What do you go? 18 to 25, 166 yards. A touchdown. That's solid for a guy that I didn't think should have went that high.
Oh yeah.
He looks like he's gonna be solid though.
But I know if he fucks up, that he's not anything.
Oh,
somebody get fired.
You're done.
Oh yeah.
You're done. Because, it's already been some guys, I was, Aguayo on a side note. I just seen, he got cut by the Bucks. You know about him? The kicker?
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, that's fucked up.
It is.
You said because he missed a kick.
Well, his percentage is rookie. Well, for one, we backtrack.
Mm-hmm.
Tampa Bay traded up. I don't know exactly what they gave up, but they gave up a substantial amount to get to the second round to draft a kicker, which everybody thought was insane because that guy would have been there. And what's ironic is when he was at Florida State, he was there with Jameis Winston.
Oh, yeah.
He was lights out. I don't think he might have missed a kick or two. I don't remember, but he was somewhere like 98, 99%. He was gold. That boy was no joke when he was in college. And then, for them to reach and go get a kicker and to see you get rid of him, after his rookie year, that's an unfortunate situation. Put a lot of pressure on the guy. He didn't ask to get drafted there. You really aren't supposed to take kickers, 6th, 7th round? If there is a 7th round, 6th round, just crazy though, man, because you gave up so much. And if you look at his kicking percentage, he was 71% his rookie year. Sebastian Janikowski was 68 his rookie year, and he's had a crazy long career with Oakland. So.
Oh yeah, I think maybe they just jumped the gun a little bit too fast.
Could have gave him some time.
Oh yeah, at least let him finish out the preseason, and then if it's not working,
maybe finish out your rookie contract. I don't know. I just thought that was crazy. That just happened today. Tannehill gets hurt. What you think about that? Did you like Tannehill?
No, not really. No, he was he was just there really.
Really?
Yeah,
as far as obviously not. He's a household name, but as far as tier 1, tier 2, he's tier 3.
Yeah,
he's just middle to bottom of the row.
And he injured his partially towards ACL, and what they go? Did they go 10-6?
Yeah, maybe 9-7, but they made the playoffs.
Yeah, they made the playoffs.
He's out for the whole season.
Yeah,
because he tore it the year before. Yeah, I think he's okay, considering he was a receiver coming out of college, and it takes guys that have been playing quarterback their whole lives a little bit of time to develop. You can see the growth.
Yeah, you can kind of tell he doesn't know where the ball is supposed to go sometimes. You kind of see.
Yeah, he was bad with that 2 years ago. He's gotten better though.
Yeah, I get
but Yeah, a lot of guys that I talk to, nobody's really overly excited about Tannehill. I think he's okay. I mean, he's not the worst quarterback as far as starters by any stretch. Um, I mean, he probably would have made some more, maybe that next step, but he's nobody.
I'm glad you said that.
What?
Because they did get one of the worst fucking quarterbacks.
Oh my God, yo. I mean, they literally had to beg that man to come out of retirement.
Yeah, his wife talked to me. How do you have to talk somebody into making $10 million
For 1 year?
For 1 year.
Could you imagine that convo? Like,
he never
had him on the phone.
Like, you get somebody who never really gave a fuck.
Right.
Now he was like, I was happy at home. I was with my family.
Right.
He was content. He didn't want to be here. You can tell at the damn press conference. He up there.
Hands in his he didn't have his hands in his pockets.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it kind of.
Might as well lit a cigarette.
You're definitely talking like when you're in an interrogation room and the cops want you to tell your friend. I ain't said nothing. Shit.
I don't know nothing about nothing. I wasn't there. He ain't snitching, huh?
Nah, he
ain't telling the Dolphins nothing. You're like, oh shit. He's like,
I think they're gonna be worse with him.
Oh, absolutely.
And if they do make it to the playoffs, it won't be because of him.
No, it's that defense.
You know, you got what's their receiver's name?
Devontae Parker, Kenny Stills. They got quite a few guys there. Who's another one? Julius Thomas.
Yeah.
They got a couple guys. I mean, Kaepernick's there. Of course, I obviously wanted him to go. And
yes.
That's been a whole debate with the Castro thing.
Yeah.
I never saw the Castro thing. It was Malcolm X and Castro on the shirt together talking. And I'm well aware how that is as far as the Cubans that that were extradited, or I don't even know if that's the term, but were able to get back over to America, and I get all the sensitivity and all of that. But I mean, even with that, like, if he apologized or maybe was like, I apologize and I wasn't aware of the severity and how the sensitivity of it, and I'll try to become more knowledgeable about it. People, I think, would have moved on. But it's just, every time this stuff comes up, it's another convenient excuse on why not to get Kaepernick. And for you to have to go pull a guy that was getting ready to go to the broadcasting booth, and his wife was like, you better go get that money. I guess she was getting tired of him being in the house.
Probably a fucking dick.
I don't know. But that is just crazy. Like, I even heard, like, Tim Tebow. I'm like, wow, really?
Tim Tebow haven't picked up a fucking football in like 3-4 years.
And he's actually becoming a pretty good baseball player. Yeah. So now you can see, and if I'm Tim, obviously I'm not coming back. Oh, so now y'all want to play, huh?
No,
really? It's gotten to that?
Because when I make it to the majors, which I think he will.
Well, he will. Yeah, he's getting really good.
Hell, they get paid way more, so.
And he's not going to come out of there with the potential brain injuries and all the other potential problems and things that are going on. But to hear that you guys are calling Jay Cutler and Tim Tebow out of retirement and all these other things just to avoid Kaepernick. I mean, like I said, at this point, just somebody come out and be like, look, we ain't signing him. We don't like his platform, and that's it. So we can stop with this charade and playing this game like, oh, well, it's because his relationship with Adam Gase. And I get that part. He had a decent season with him, but come on, man. Like, it's just a joke.
Fucking decent season? They went what?
They went
6-10?
Yeah, exactly.
The fuck type of decent season is that?
Right. Well, statistically, that's what they kept gassing about.
Did it show on the field?
Apparently not.
No, because you're getting your ass whooped. So I don't get it. I'm
almost getting tired of talking about it.
Yeah, fucking.
Because it's like, what's new? We know how this stuff goes.
Yeah.
And that's a whole nother topic.
Fucking Cutler
is now with
all of the Miami Dolphins fans, you will have to deal with Jay Cutler. To me, I think Jay Cutler is the type of motherfucker. He'll throw a pick just to get out of the game.
Just to get off the field. Yeah. Like, fuck this shit.
Fucking, I don't give a shit anyway. He is a fucking interception machine.
Ask Chicago how y'all feel about Jay Cutler. They about to find out real soon.
Right.
And then we're talking about a guy removed. Like, he was not even in game shape. And I got him out there.
He said he don't have to be a quarterback.
Yeah, he sure did say that. Boy. Well,
what the fuck?
And then, ironically, Stephen Ross, U of M alum. I don't know if he's from here, but like I said, U of M alum, was proactive with the whole stance as far as supporting his guys like Kenny Stills and others standing up and supporting Kaepernick, and then you don't want to sign. So, like I said, to this point, it's just like, let me ask you this: how do you think this is going to play out for Kaepernick?
I think he's going to get signed to some team. A quarterback's going to get hurt. He's going to be just basically thrown in there middle of the season probably. And then, while he struggles, learning the system and saying, oh, see, he doesn't know the system. See, we told you he couldn't play. He doesn't know the system. He can't do this, can't do that. There's going to be some bullshit. So,
how many games do you think they'll give him before that happens? Because I can see that happening, too.
Week 6, I think he'll be in.
Week 6? And then, I'm saying as far as, like, do they give him 2-3 weeks to play? How many games do they give him before?
I think he'll stay the rest of the season.
Oh, do you think they're going to let it ride the whole season? Okay, well, at least they're going to do that. Because I was almost thinking, like, if he doesn't pan out after, like, 5 games, they release him, And then, then you hear about Lucky Whitehead. So, even when you don't do nothing, literally, you still lose your job.
Yeah, but he's with the Jets.
He's with the Jets now.
Just fucked up.
But, yeah, which is, you might as well be released at that point. No disrespect in New York.
I think they're going to go,
you think they're going to say?
16, yeah.
Oh, I hope so, because we need somebody else to be on that list.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
but
we do.
The thing is, they're going to have to go 4-0 in the preseason and 0-16 to really have a record like we have.
Yeah, well, we won all the preseason.
That's what I'm saying. Is that what I said? Did I say 4-0? I can't remember. But anyways, they're going to have to go, I thought I said 4-0. They're going to have to go 4-0 and 0-16 like we did. So even if they go 2-2 in the preseason and lose every game, they're still better than we were that year.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's, and then I'm looking at, so we got Zeke. Got suspended for 6 games.
6 games, yes.
He didn't even do anything. It's alleged. Have you been reading the case?
Well, basically, the guy who, the lady who investigated the Ray Rice whole thing.
Murder? Oh, Ray Rice. I'm bugging. I'm thinking of Ray Lewis. I'm sorry. Yeah.
I would say, oh, shit.
My bad. Yeah.
But, yeah, the lady that the NFL hired, she's doing this one. Her job is to find something and get these guys the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I heard
so apparently what they're saying is that it's claims that he beat that girl at least, for like 3 times in 1 week. They're showing, seeing pictures of bruises on her arms and legs and stuff like that. Even though the cops didn't find anything, but most of that is kind of hard because it is like a he say, she say type of thing, But he got, I think, just everything. I don't think it was just that. Every time they try to figure out what's going on here, he would do something.
Then he pops something else.
He would do something else.
Right.
So I think that's pretty much it, to stop doing shit. I do have his statement I can read, and I quote, "My time is time." All right.
Why did they do that?
I don't know. Gotta get some room.
Yeah, go ahead, hit them with his arms. Yeah, they put them arms out. Like, all right, here we go.
Everybody, shut the fuck up. I got this.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. I am both surprised and disappointed by the NFL's decision today, and I strongly disagree with the league's findings. I recognize the distraction and disruption that all of this has caused my family, friends, teammates, the Dallas Cowboys organization, as well as my fans. For that, I am sincerely sorry. I admit that I am far from perfect, but I plan to continue to work very hard on and off the field to mature and earn a great opportunity that I have been given.
All right. Good enough for me. All right. Come on back. Go ahead and appeal because he don't need 6 games, considering.
Well, that's the max.
That's the max?
No, actually.
Oh, they can do like it's got to be at least a whole season or something.
That's the max for that.
Oh, as far as what's under his.
Yeah.
Right.
They could have gave him 10. No, I think 6 is the minimum, and then like if he would have done like some other stuff,
right,
could have gave him 10.
Because this is all from what I've been paying attention to it. This is all on the speculation that it possibly happened. So we're gonna just go ahead and drop the hammer right now, so we can get you to stop playing.
Yeah.
Because did you see what Emmitt Smith said as far as like like he needs to take heed because this is the warning. Like, all right, like I think what might be happening right now in light of the contradictions with the NFL, and it's still a contradiction because they played a guy like with the way Josh Brown, the John Brown or whatever, the kicker in New York. He got one game. He got one game and got re-signed. But conveniently, I think what the NFL is trying to do is trying to set this new standard because they have messed up so many times in the past with these NFL guys. And you see a guy like Zeke who can't seem to keep himself out of the radar. And I mean, a lot of that is also the people that are surrounding you because if I'm with Zeke, I'm catching all the charges because he's the one making the money. We got to keep all that nonsense away from him. For whatever reason, the people that you around got you caught up in a lot of mess all the time, man. And so the NFL was like, all right, we're not even going to play this game. We're going to go and set an example right now. So he does need to take heed, man, because you're going into your second year. Mm-hmm. You got to be cool, man. Yeah. And it's unfair because it's so hypocritical in light of like a guy, like I said, Josh Brown. But everybody's situation is different. You're also one of the stars of the NFL. He's a nobody. Mm-hmm. So you need to, he's going to have to tighten it up, man. They're not playing with him. Oh, yeah. I think he can appeal, and they dropped the sentence, but I think they're trying to, 4, maybe 2, 3, somewhere in there. But I think, they set it, quote unquote, higher so they can always bring it down. Because they know that really, as much as y'all act like y'all want to suspend him, y'all don't want him out of it. Nah. He generates too much money.
Second highest in Jersey.
Right, exactly. So you're going to really let Zeke be out for 6 games? Come on now. Let's stop playing. So it's all a bunch of song and dance game that, the NFL is trying to play right now. They're just doing it. It's just a walking hypocrisy. It's just everywhere.
It's bullshit.
And it's funny now that, we talk about it on a level. I'm going to ask you a question later on, but we'll get through some of these other topics first. See, there's some trades that went down. Sammy is out with the Rams. Jordan Matthews is with the Bills. What do you think about Sammy? Is he going to be able to get busy out there in L.A.?
I think they're going to be better this year, so he might. I can see it. I mean, shit. Because they were on like a little run last year, and then it kind of...
Yeah, towards the back end.
Yeah.
I think so. I didn't really pay a lot of attention. They had a pretty solid defense.
Yeah, so I see them this year. I think
might open some stuff up for Gurley. Because they got the way they're playing Gurley right now, they're like, if he has another suspect season last year, I'm not going to say he's a bust, because I think he's nice. He also doesn't have the requisite weapons around. They're probably putting 8 in the box. Yeah. If you can open it up. And I think Sammy, being in Buffalo probably doesn't help a guy like that. You coming from Clemson, you probably a guy, I don't know where he's from, but you playing out there in the South, and then you go up somewhere cold, playing in Buffalo. I wouldn't want to play in Buffalo outside. So probably being in that heat, being out there, they're getting ready to get that turf here in with the upcoming season if he stays around. Mm-hmm. I think he can work pretty well out there with some speed. You got Robert Woods on the other side. Yep. That'll open it up for Tavon because he's just, he's sweet, but he's going to have to be like a slot guy. In my work, it really all depends on Jared Goff because I don't think he's really that good, but I haven't seen a ton of game with him, right now. So I don't knock the move though. I mean, LA had to get somebody. He's young. He's only like 22. Jordan Matthews, I don't know what happened, man. I thought him and Carson Wentz were trying to get busy, and he fell out of favoritism up there in Philly. Because I had been hearing they were talking about trading him.
Yeah. I didn't. That was kind of unexpected. I didn't think they were going to trade like you said. He was good.
I thought he was pretty solid. Him and like I said, him and Wentz were starting to develop a rapport. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's been going on. I'm trying to think, did anybody else get traded? No, but we got some injuries though. I was looking at. I see DeAndre Levy, our boy, is filing an injury grievance with the Lions. What do you think about it?
I looked online and I was reading the comments on Facebook. People, quit being a whiny bitch. You made all the fucking money. Oh my God. Quit being a whiny bitch. You got fucking money. And now you got to fucking sue the team. You got hurt his fucking football. What else do you expect?
Right.
No, dipshit. He was misdiagnosed.
No, they lied to him. I'm sick we don't have Levy. They messed his career up. They said his knee was right, and it wasn't.
Yeah, so...
Everybody forgets how sweet he was. Oh, he hasn't played in a while. because they misdiagnosed him.
Yeah, that's one of the things. You haven't played, and then you're still getting paid, and now you don't want to. You want to sue. What the fuck's your problem? That's my dipshit on Facebook and YouTube.
Yeah, that knows nothing about what's going on.
Yeah.
Right. Because, I mean, okay, yeah, he hurt his hip. Because guys get hurt. How many stars have been out for the year and they come back and they ball out? So he was hurt with his hip, which was obviously a legit injury.
Mm-hmm.
And then you start thinking about that's a difficult area to rehab, and it takes a while. And then everything else is probably overcompensating for that. And, the Lions, it's my team, and I got the hat on.
Yeah.
We don't treat our players right. We already know that. So they probably like, look, we just gave him all this money, and now all of a sudden he's having these issues. I don't know. I really don't know how that played out, but there's always some salt in the game with us. So I don't knock him. Get that money, man.
Yeah.
I wish he was still on the team. I'm upset that he's on.
The Lions really got to stop doing this shit.
Yeah.
Having all these bad reviews. We got to start treating our fucking players better because, I mean, the worse we do, people aren't going to want to fucking come here.
Right.
So we got to get our shit together.
Absolutely. I mean, you look at, we finally, after, I don't even know, almost 20 years, Barry's an ambassador of the team.
Yeah.
Shout out to Barry.
Oh, yeah.
But anyways, yeah, we did Barry wrong. Now we made him an ambassador. Still trying to figure this thing out with Calvin.
Yeah.
Calvin's been all over everybody's training camp. Do you see that? Calvin was in Miami like last week.
Oh, I know he was invited to ours.
Yeah, so I don't think he I don't think he went. I never heard nothing else about it, but I know the president said that he was going to try to tighten it up. But we got this lingering issue with Calvin. We made him pay that money back. I get it. He signed the contract, but come on, man. We're talking about Megatron. Like, I don't know. I just think about stuff so differently with that, with these guys really putting it on the line for us. Calvin came to work every day and got the job done. And y'all want to make him pay back that money. We wasted his last year. I can't knock him for, wanting to get out. Look how we did Barry. Like I said, we've done a lot of our ex-players, Spielman, Herman Moore. We've done a lot of our guys dirty. I get it's a business.
Yeah.
But like you said, you hit it right on the nose. We got to really change the culture because how you going to have, I mean, yeah, it would be dope to have Barry as the ambassador. But if I'm Barry to some degree, I know they've righted the wrong per se, but I'm going to still feel some kind of way. Like it took y'all 20 years, and now I got to try to convince businesses and players and everything to really see the opportunity. Okay. Everything's cool in Detroit. So yeah, we gotta
get our shit together, most definitely.
Straight up.
This like I said, this shit can't keep happening. What the fuck?
Levy was a great player. I mean, for 5-6 years, he was out there all the time. I mean, stuff happens. And that wouldn't have been something I would have rushed back. I would have been like, all right, I get, like I said, I get that you got to have your players out there. But that was the first contract we gave him because he had been playing. He had been underpaid his whole career.
Oh, yeah.
So, he getting it on the back end this time. I just hate seeing stuff like that as far as, what we got going on. We getting ready to play Sunday. Mm-hmm. What do you think as far as we play Indianapolis?
Well, I mean, we've been practicing with them.
Yeah. You hear about
but the starters really don't play until like the third preseason game, so we're just gonna see the rookies, second string, third string guys. Doesn't really matter, to be honest with you. I mean, shit. I don't think.
You think they should have the preseason?
Yeah, for the rookies.
At least 4 games.
Yeah, it's not bad. I don't have a problem with that. And then, like I said, third game you get the the veterans in and have them throw around and But this game, the first one, hopefully you win just because.
Right.
But, I'm not really like, oh, I gotta watch this. It's not the season,
No.
So
just to have some type of football, I might watch like the first minute or two. But yeah, after a while, it's just But there's been from what I've seen, there's been some guys out there. Even some of the young rookies have been out there. Like you said, Fournette was out there. He looked pretty good. Trubisky, like I thought he looked all right. Who else? Myles Garrett looked pretty solid up there in Cleveland. He made a couple plays. T.J. Watt, he got busy yesterday. 5 tackles, 2 sacks. That was another one I wouldn't mind having here. He seemed like a no-brainer. He's going to play just like his brother.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy to see that he fell that far. I get it. There was some other guys, but, like, your brother's J.J. Watt. Like, I'm gonna be taking a look.
Yeah. But
And look where JJ went. JJ went number 11. And if you go hindsight being 2020, what's JJ go? Probably number 1, right?
Yep.
So it's just crazy that TJ he's a steal for Pittsburgh.
In the draft, it's not when you go, it's where you go most of the time.
Yep, that is true.
So you're in look at Dak. You think Dak is doing what he did his first year rookie season and fucking in Cleveland?
No.
Hell no. So it's really about where you go. I mean, not only the shit talent of you, but where you go to. So it has the fact being the Texans have had a good defense for a while now. So
and that's an interesting point because if a guy like Romo doesn't get hurt, Dak, we don't hear nothing about that. Right?
Yep.
So it is. It's funny how that stuff kind of works out. But it looks like some of these guys, a lot of them seem like some real good. Like there's going to be some game changers out there in this draft. It looks like TJ is going to be pretty solid. Fournette's going to be nice. It's going to be interesting to see what our rookies do. We had a lot. We had apparently the most rookies played as far as games and minutes more than any other team. So as long as the boys can stay healthy. I know they were talking about Tez was looking slow.
Yeah.
But at joint practice, he broke up 2 passes on T.Y. Hilton. So that's got to do wonders for your confidence. That's one thing I don't think I do like. I get, you want to be able to kind of gauge yourself as far as against other talent. But I don't know if I'm doing joint practice. Like, you boys get out there in preseason.
Yeah.
It's too much. It seems like too much can go wrong. And then somebody get on somebody. You got a Vontaze Burfict or somebody out there trying to go low. And now you done took my star player out in practice. I'm going to be mad as hell.
Yeah, we got to fight.
We got a problem.
Yeah, everybody has to.
Matter of fact, Vontaze took out Giovanni Bernard a couple days ago. He went low. I'm like, I can't. We'll talk about him another time because he bothers me. But yeah, so as far as the Lions, so we play Indianapolis. What do you think our record's going to be?
This year?
Let's get the whole rundown. You got the schedule up?
Yep, let me put it up real quick. This year, our schedule's
tough.
Yeah.
I've been looking at it all year. I don't know exactly game for game, but the first 3, Arizona.
Yep.
And we've got New York.
Yep.
In New York, and then Atlanta.
Right. Yep. At home. So I think we can beat the Cardinals. I really do think we can beat the Cardinals. I mean, they're
That's at home.
Yeah, that's home.
Yeah, we can win that game.
They're kind of
right. Carson's coming back from his injury.
The New York game's a toss-up. I got us going at 10-6.
Oh, you got to give me the whole rundown. But the New York thing, to stop right there.
That's a toss-up.
I think it's a toss-up, but I think New York, because they start off slow a lot of times and they don't really get rolling until the second half of the season. If we get out, this is the time you got to get them. You got to get them early while they're trying to figure everything out. But it's going to be tough. It's going to be a Sunday night game in New York, but we got to win that game. So, like you said, toss-up, but I think that's a winnable game.
Yeah.
Atlanta at home. That's going to be the one right there. That's my birthday weekend, too. That's going to be a good time. I got to get to that game. That could be a shootout.
Yeah. But I don't think we win the game.
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh, my God.
It'd be nice at home, but yeah, we might have a tough time.
If we win, it'll be fucking amazing.
It's going to be close if we
Yeah.
win. It's going to be like a 24-17 type of thing.
Yeah, I was thinking
maybe even more. I don't know.
24-27.
24-27? Okay, that sounds
If
good.
they win, it's going to be like 34-10. They're just going to fuck us up.
Yeah, they're just going to air us out.
Yeah.
I think we put up more than 10 points, but I think, if they beat us, it's going to be, like you said, 36, and maybe we put up 20, 24. It'll be something like that.
And then next we got the Vikings on the road. We can win that.
That's a win.
Mm-hmm. Then we got the Panthers at home.
Cam is still having issues with his shoulder, right?
Yeah.
Is he supposed to be ready by the beginning of the season?
Yeah, he's supposed to be ready.
I think we can win that game. Because I think he's still trying to figure, mechanics, getting his strength. I think if we can get to him and rattle him.
Yeah. And then, he's still, he doesn't know how to slide. He doesn't know to get out of bounds. So we could,
we got to get
hit hard. Yeah, got to get hit hard.
He got blasted all last year.
Yeah.
Something serious.
Yeah, but then now he really, because he has McCaffrey.
Yeah.
So, our defensive line has got to hold up.
Yeah.
And then we have a road game against New Orleans. That's an easy win.
Easy win now?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I I don't want to say like a proclamation or nothing like that. I think AP could have a good year because you got to look at it like this. They've got offensive line now in New Orleans.
Yeah.
Yeah, they lost Brandon Cooks on the airing it out part. That's going to hurt, and that's going to make it a lot harder for Thomas. And Snead's going to have to stay healthy. Shout out to Snead. He was out there. I think he's from Kalamazoo. He's a beast. You can get Kobe Fleener going. Now AP's not going to have to eat in the box no more because you got to respect Drew Brees. So I think New Orleans could be a dangerous
is
team.
A guy, he runs in I, offset I. He doesn't. He's not a single back type of guy. So, I guess they redo the offense around him.
I just think he's gonna have an easier time. It'll be a little bit more open because, like I said, you got a threat like Drew Brees right there with Thomas. If they would have kept Brandon Cooks, he would have been a problem because you're gonna have to single cover everybody. You can't be double covering any of them. So I think AP's older, obviously, but I think he could have a bounce back here, maybe an 800-900 yards season, maybe 1,000. I don't think that's like super easy winnable, but I think we can go back down there and win. I don't know if we play as well as we played last year. That was probably the best Lions game I think I've ever seen as far as like being complete on defense, offense. We went down to New Orleans and beat them down last year. I don't think it's going to happen again.
You think so?
I don't
think we win.
Think we win, but I don't think
I still think
like
that's the easy win for us. I don't know.
We'll see.
All right. Okay. Then next we got our bye week, but then we got the home game against the Steelers.
Oh,
that might be a loss.
Yeah, I can see it for the same logic the other way. Coming out of the bye week, guys are getting healthy. We're at home. I guess really with that, if Roethlisberger or they have some type of injury, that's going to be a tough game. That's going to be a really tough game because they travel well. That's going to be a great game to go to because I remember the last time, a couple years back, when Pittsburgh, it might have been when Dante Culpepper was a quarterback. And we were garbage. When Pittsburgh came, it looked like a Pittsburgh game. There was so many dang Pittsburgh Steelers jerseys in Ford Field. So that's going to be a great game. There's going to be a ton of Pittsburgh in the audience. And that'll be a tough one. But I think if we can keep, I don't know how, if we can keep Le'Veon under control, and I guess we'll have to double cover Antonio because he's going to go off.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I think that'll be a loss. So.
Yeah. 20-17 loss.
Say what now?
20-17 loss.
Yeah, it'll be close. I'll say 23-17.
Right. Then next we got a road game, Green Bay.
That's a loss. Well, hold on. It's a loss.
Their defense still shaky now. We got to fucking check.
And their offensive line. Yeah. We could have won last year.
But we were shit.
We played from behind that whole game. Yeah, we could have won that game. We ended up losing by like a touchdown that game, didn't we? It was close because they were blowing us out. They were down. We were down like
31. Right?
We were down a couple scores, and then we ended up losing. I swear by like 7 or 10. But we just don't do well in Green Bay. It'll be what year? I mean, not what year. What month is that?
This is a road game. I'm not sure, but
it doesn't. I feel like that's like November or October.
Probably. Yeah.
So if the weather's not horrible, that's really our only fighting chance. Because last year the weather was amazing out there in Green Bay. We don't do well out there when it's cold. So if we got to play them at home, it's preferably early in the season. But I still think that's a loss. Yeah. Because Rodgers, man, it's Aaron. He's got it.
Motherfucker got to be slippery or something. It seems like we can't tackle him. Like this motherfucker got to put a shitload of baby oil or something. That is so fucking annoying.
Just slide out of some stuff.
It's like he don't even like move or shake a motherfucker. He just be like
he be gliding out of there like a little sweep. He just move out of this. Right.
It's like if I did. Like you playing basketball, somebody just bounce the ball this way. You like, oh shit!
Yeah, just like a NBA 2K animation. You get out of it every time.
Yeah, this is fucking
so
disgusting.
that's why it is disgusting. That's why I think it's going to be a loss. So what does that take us to? I wasn't even keeping track, but that's like at least 3 losses.
Yeah, a loss against Atlanta, and a loss against Pittsburgh.
So Pittsburgh, Atlanta, and then Green Bay. So then. That's 3 right there.
Mm-hmm.
And what's the next one?
Okay. Now we should win because this team is shit.
Oh, Cleveland.
Cleveland.
I swear to God, if we lose to Cleveland, I'm done being a Lions fan for the rest of my life. And I hate to say something like that.
They have Brock Osweiler. They are shit.
If we lose that game, I don't care if Stafford is out. If we lose that game under any circumstance, I'm done being a Lions fan.
They better not fucking score.
That should be right. Exactly. That should be right. I want to see a goose egg. I want to see a shutout.
Yeah, I want a 42 zip game.
It better not be we haven't come back and win. Even that.
I don't want any fucking comeback.
If
games.
we have to come back and win, I'm gonna take
the only game. It better be an over 500 team.
Right.
That's
another thing we haven't been able to do well against. Plus 500 teams. That's always kind of been a knock on Stafford.
Yeah.
But yeah, if it's close, even if it's like they're down 7 and we win, I may not watch the Lions for a couple weeks because that's going to be absolutely ridiculous if it's even remotely close.
All right, then we got Chicago on the road.
Chicago.
We should win because they are shit as well.
We should win that.
They are shit.
Yeah, we should win that.
Yeah. Okay, then we got.
They gave us a tough time last year too.
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
I just think
it's. Yeah. I feel like some of the games the Lions just played lazy as shit.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on, but.
Because you can't say we played our competition because we don't raise it when we're against better talent.
No.
So, but as far as like lowly teams, it's like we play to whatever their level is, and then I don't know. I don't get it. But yeah, I'm sorry. What was the next one?
We got a home game against the Vikings.
That's a win. That should be another win. So we should be able to sweep Minnesota.
Yeah, easy. Then we got a road game against Baltimore.
That's going to be a good one. That's going to be a tough game. That's a winnable game. I think we win that one out in Baltimore. Right. That's a big game.
We're still on the road. We're going against Tampa Bay.
That's a tough one too.
Winnable.
That's a tough game. I like Tampa Bay. I like a lot of the pieces that they got down there now. You got your quarterback. You got Mike Evans. You pick up Deshaun. You go get O.J. Howard, Levante David. You got Gerald McCoy. They got a nice secondary. The run game is about the only sketchy part because Doug Martin and his beast just can't stay healthy.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jameis has got a lot of weapons. They got a pretty nice defense. Yeah, Tampa Bay is definitely a team on the rise in the South.
Yep, and then we got, this is December 16th, we got a home game against Chicago.
That's a win.
And they are shit. We should win that.
So that's another sweep.
Mm-hmm. Then we got Christmas Eve. We got the Bengals.
In Cincinnati? That's a tough one.
It's
going to probably be cold.
Winnable
game, but it's going to be cold.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't want to go out there. Now that we brought that up, I don't want to go out there, have to deal with that fucking Vontaze Burfict. I can't stand Vontaze Burfict.
Yeah,
I swear. Great talent, phenomenal player, but I can't even go there on camera, man. I just can't even. He just bothers me to my core because all that shit he does is completely unnecessary. You're trying to injure people. You trying to kill people out there.
Yeah,
you could have broke Antonio Brown's neck, straight up, man.
Yeah, I'd have got to fucked him up.
You see what he did to Cam a couple years ago and Greg Olsen, you twisting ankles? I mean, you took your own teammate out in practice 2 weeks ago, man. I can't stand it.
Bro, you got to calm your
So,
ass
yeah,
down.
heaven forbid, he do some shady stuff to some of our players, man. But that's a winnable game, though.
Yeah.
They got that boy Joe Mixon. That's one I wanted us to get.
Yes.
I think he's going to be a problem
come
that game. I think we're going to have a tough time with him. Mm-hmm. Cincinnati's got some weapons. Yep. But I think that's a win.
Right. Then, New Year's Eve, we got Green Bay again.
At home. I hate to say it. Hold on. Let me back up. I've got two visions in my head. Short story, we lose dramatically last time. And then on the other end, I've got this glorious montage that Stafford comes back and we win the game and we win the NFC North and we go 11-5 and we go to the playoffs and we win
the shit out of somebody
and we win ideally we go to the Super Bowl. Because really, I mean, we got enough talent to make
Yes.
something happen. But I know we got to take baby steps.
Yeah.
We win at least a playoff game, maybe two,
He's earned that money.
and he's earned that money. And then that would be phenomenal because we haven't won a playoff game since 1991, and I would have been I would have been 9 years old.
I wasn't born yet.
That's what I'm saying. That's how long it's been. That was the closest we've been to getting to the Super Bowl.
Right. I
11-5.
think it also has to do with the coaching too, because I feel like our coaches, we have a competent coach. That's it. Not phenomenal. Not
right.
Just competent. Just he knows the game. So it's like okay.
But we've got really good coordinators.
Yeah.
And we're not going to be able to keep them forever.
Oh,
Terrell
Jim
and Jim Bob are probably both gone. And I hate it because it's hard to, you almost would have to overpay to keep those guys there.
Yep.
But then at that point, you're going to have to be paying them as much as the coach to stay there. So we know that doesn't happen. So ultimately, guys move on. But Jim Bob Cooter has been like the best thing that's ever happened to Stafford.
Yeah.
And then you said he added that quarterback coach too, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna see. We're gonna see if it's probably helped. He's already one of the better quarterbacks, but he's got to take that next step. Like you said, he wants to get that money. He's got to beat some of these teams that are plus 500, and we got to win some playoff games. Right?
Oh yeah.
Ideally, if we got to win the NFC North and got to go 11-5. We'll probably go 10-6, but wishfully we got to go 11-5.
We go 10-6, make the playoff.
But we're wild card, I think. Or maybe we go 10-6 and win the division because Green Bay has a tough time.
Yeah.
But like we've talked about before, I would like to see the Lions have the lead at the beginning of the game and win the game and have a substantial. We pretty much had
they're trying to glorify he's a comeback kid, but it's really that your team can't hold the lead. That's all it really is. So what's the
right? I mean,
it's really not a good thing.
Cool, you won, but if you're up 17, 20 points, this isn't even an issue.
Yeah.
So, we got to take the next step. Quinn has put a lot of things in place. He solidified that line. I've been, kind of reading little Bleacher Report stuff. I guess Wagner hurt his leg. I think he's okay. Stafford and Abdullah had a little hiccup where he got hurt and he had to get walked off the field, but then he came back on. I guess they ran into each other. But it's really going to have to be the health. Guys are going to have to stay healthy. And I just hope we can take the next step. Because everything's in place. Chicago's going to have a rough time. Minnesota's going to have a rough time. I mean, they got that defense, but I don't really have any faith in Sam Bradford. And Bridgewater doesn't sound like he's even remotely close to being ready.
They still got Sam Bradford.
They still got, that's what I'm saying. So you got Sam. He's, 9-7, 8-8 guy, so he's not really an issue. Your only threat is Aaron, and he's lost most of his offensive line. So this is going to have to be the year to capitalize. We've had other situations where I remember when Rodgers and Cutler were both hurt or having injuries or issues, and we didn't win it. We got another chance to really solidify ourselves.
All we got to do
contenders
is not fuck it up.
That's it. Everything is in line. Everybody thinks we possibly could be contenders and make some noise. We got to take that next step.
Don't have Bolden no more.
That was a bad move. I'm hating that one.
With the Bills.
How did we let him go? He was our best receiver. He had 8 touchdowns at 36, 37.
It was good in the red zone.
He's still playing at a high level.
Ebron got to cut that fucking drop rate down.
Yeah.
He's going to be the red zone guy. Don't drop the fucking ball, please.
This is a make or break year for him because I think he's in the last year of his contract.
Yep.
And he's still, he's supposed to be that guy. This is supposed to be the year. It usually takes tight ends 3 to 4 years to become that guy. He's due. If it's going to happen, it's either going to happen now or never with us. So, like you said, I see we got that other guy, Michael Roberts. He's a big boy. I didn't realize how big he is. He's 6'7", with 250, 260.
He is a big guy.
Had a ton of touchdowns at Toledo, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, we got to take the next step. We got to keep guys healthy. Got to protect Stafford. Abdullah's got to stay out there. Maybe Asiata does something. I don't know. But somebody, we've got to have, ideally, at least a 9 to 1,000-yard rusher with at least 7-8 touchdowns to really balance our offense out. We can't just put it all on Stafford, man. So hopefully that'll be if everything can fall in place, man. That'll be it right there.
Yeah. Worst case scenario, I see we're going 8-8, which is gonna piss me off. I don't want anything about it.
I say 10-6, even worse. Because some of those games, like you said, those winnable ones that I gave him because just out of benefit, that takes us right to 6-10.
Yeah.
And then at that point, what do you do? You're 6-10. Where do we go from there? You gotta fire the coach.
Yep.
Gotta
Well, he
blow
just
it
got
up.
an extension, didn't he? 2 years. I think.
We gave Paul an extension?
I think so. I'm not mistaken. But I mean, that doesn't fucking matter anyway.
No, you can get rid of the guy. It don't get matter.
I want a great coach, a coach that's won a couple Super Bowls before, that expects greatness. If we do get rid of him, we don't need to get a new
up and coming guy. No, new regime. Not yet. No, we need some established. We need an established veteran. But goes back to your Barry thing. I mean, how we've always been the pinnacle of mediocrity or worse.
Yep.
It's hard to really get guys in here. We almost, you're gonna have to almost overpay a guy, which is not a problem to me. But we haven't had a big name guy really since like Mariucci. It's been a long time. I mean, and then you see a lot of these coaches that we have had, guys like Rob Marinelli, who went 0-16. He's one of the better coaches on Dallas's team. So it's just we're gonna have to get somebody. I don't know who, but we're gonna have to get somebody like super established if it does end up being another disappointing season.
Yeah.
But on another note, let me ask you this: in light of that, because kind of torn right now with all the stuff that's going on with Kaepernick still not being signed, and all the politics involved in that, guys are starting to rally, directors and other people are speaking out about boycotting the NFL. What are your thoughts on that? How do you feel about the whole thing?
Well, I was just gonna watch our home team Lions game.
Right.
Really, because what else matters?
True.
So, yeah, that was all. I mean, it's fucked up, but that's all I was gonna do. I was just gonna watch home. The Lions aren't playing. I'm not watching.
Do you think we should boycott though? Like, how do you feel about that? Will that hitting the revenue? You think does that give Kaepernick a job?
No, I don't think they would care. This is the way the NFL. They don't really care about. I mean, they took away damn near every celebration. And they just now bring some of it back. So I mean, they might. It's a chance to work, but you're gonna be too sure with them.
So you still gonna watch NFL? This is the Lions, okay?
Yeah.
Because the DirecTV. Because I had it before the Sunday ticket, and it's expensive as hell. It's like $400, ridiculous. They were gonna give it to me for free for this season, but since I've been seeing all this NFL boycott stuff, I didn't really know how I felt about it because I'm kind of torn because I love the NFL, I love football, but at the same time, it's like, I don't like that Kaepernick doesn't have a job. It's ridiculous being blackballed. You trying to avoid it in any way possible, bringing anybody back. 70% of the NFL is black. A lot of us are season ticket holders and go to a lot of games.
Yep.
So if he's speaking out for our rights and all the injustices that we do endure, for us to sit up and still buy into it and still continue to support the thing, it's very hypocritical and almost like shame on us. You know what I mean? So it's kind of bothering me. But I like free though, and it's free Sunday ticket. But at the same time,
like you said, I love football too. That's my favorite sport to watch. So
it's just a real tough situation because because I respect the hell. I mean, he's dope, man. Somebody's saying something, he's putting it all on the line, and they're keeping him out of this, and then if we still just continue to enable the behavior about supporting the games and going to games and all that, ultimately, what's the point of us even complaining about it? You know what I mean? Because it's like we're sitting up here having this podcast and talking about the injustice of it, but yet still we're going to support the NFL.
Yeah,
I got the hat on right now.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah, it's torn because you love it, but it doesn't love you back. Damn near, like
that's pretty much what it is.
Like dating a fine chick with no soul.
Yeah. That's profound.
Yeah.
So yeah, well maybe I'll just do that. I'll just watch the Lions games and I won't watch anything else.
Yeah.
And I'll show them. Stick right to the man.
Fuckers.
Awesome. Floyd's coming up in 2 weeks, man. What's gonna happen with that, man?
Oh,
what do you
Floyd's
think?
gonna beat the shit out of Conor.
Beat the shit out of him?
They did show the Paulie. Did you see the Paulie Malignaggi video that came out? Conor did beat him, but Paulie looked
stubble or something.
Yeah, he looked. No, it was a knockdown.
Okay.
He looked out of shape. He wasn't moving that fast. Definitely Floyd is not gonna be like that.
Right.
So I don't see. I give Floyd a 95% chance winning. I give Conor 5.
Wow, 5? That high, huh? That's high to me.
How do you?
Yeah. I'm saying like 98% Floyd, 2% Conor. I see they've been selling
puncher's chance. That's why I give him that.
Yeah. I've heard everybody's just saying he's got a puncher's chance.
And he's like, oh, Floyd's like, I'm gonna attack.
Yeah,
he's fucking lying.
They're selling it right now because they were talking about revenues down, and because the media has been like, oh, it's going to be a waste, and I don't disagree. Yeah. All the theatrics are really what you're paying for. Because ultimately, I don't think anything's going to go on in the ring.
Floyd said it's not a fight; it's an event.
See, and all his fights, these last 5, 6 of his fights have been events. So yeah, I'm going to probably have the fight. I'm just not paying for it. So. Yeah. If you want to watch it over here, you have to pay some money. But other than that,
you mean in my home? Yeah,
your house. If you want to watch it in his house that I'm hanging out in all the time, you're gonna have to pay.
You didn't shit in my bathroom today, did you?
No.
Okay, good.
So yeah, I've been holding it in. So
go home.
So on that note, because I'm getting kicked out, and I do have to.
Better not have touched my cars either.
No,
cars with an S, by the way.
Yeah.
I live wealthy, but in all honesty, I'm a simple man.
Simple man, right? I just appreciate just the little opportunity you allowed me to have here to act like I occupy this space. Yeah.
I don't know. I know you're poor, but maybe one day you turn your life around.
Yeah.
Lay off the drugs.
Yeah, lay off the drugs. So that's why hopefully, if you like the podcast, hit like, subscribe to it. What else do they say to do? Got to get our views up.
If you don't like it,
still keep watching.
Yeah, why not? You're not doing shit. You're on fucking YouTube.
Yeah, on YouTube, right. We've been talking for, I don't know
Criticize.
We've been talking for a while.
Probably. How long?
I don't know. I can't read it, but we've been talking for a while. So, I thank y'all for tuning in. Appreciate y'all spending that time. But like I said, hit that like button, subscribe, and we're gonna have more stuff as far as sports and videos and movies and stuff as the weeks progress, as we get more into this football season. But I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Y'all have a good day.
Peace.
Turn it off, man.
Yeah. Fuck it.
Gotta ask.